So, hey guys, it's Jordan here, and this is gonna be more of a serious video, so if you really watch me for comedy and cursing a lot, I don't think this is the video for you. Um, I'm probably gonna say a lot in this video, but this is a video that needs to be made, for my own sanity. So, for those of you who actually care, and who are gonna stick around, thank you so much, it really means a lot. So this is basically about the absence that I had, about, well, when, I'll probably upload this tomorrow, about a week ago, a little longer. So the short answer, for those who are wondering, is I was in the hospital. But it's not the first time I've been in the hospital. It's actually a psychiatric hospital, for people who are, like, homicidal, suicidal, things like that, and I was feeling suicidal at the time. So that's the short answer. If you're gonna leave now, well, thanks. I actually, like, really appreciate it, and it means a lot. But for those who want to hear more, well, I have a story to tell ye. So, back in 2016, end of 9th grade, my life was basically going to shit. I was having serious hallucinations. I'm schizophrenic. Well, I have schizoaffective disorder, and bipolar, and dissociative identity disorder. I'm kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Basically, so I was hospitalized for the first time then, and it was kind of like a wake-up call to my family and to me, like, holy fuck, I need to get my life together or else I'm gonna keep going in and out of here. And after I got out, I was like, yo, I'm never going back there. I ended up going back there 3 more times, but we'll get to that. But in there, I met this girl named Ava. Let's call her Ava. That's totally not her real name. What? No. But I kind of fell in love with her, not gonna lie. Let me just say, don't find girls or boys, if you're a girl, in therapeutic places. It ends up going to shit. But, like, I don't know. I did. I fell in love in a hopeless place. Heh. Get it? It's funny. Yeah, laugh. So I was afraid I was never going to see her again. Her and I ended up going to the same thing after this, or after the hospitalization, to a place called a PHP. A PHP is a partial hospitalization. So we both went there. It's basically group therapy, and school, and so we went there. We were friends. We traded numbers, although we weren't allowed to because that was against the rules. And it just, we were good friends. We were good friends. But then I had gotten moved away from that PHP because of what happened. Well, because they found out we were having outside contact, Ava and I. And so what ended up happening is I ended up becoming suicidal again because I missed her like hell. And I ended up going to a new PHP. And so I go back to the hospital, and I'm there for about a week. And I don't really tell many people this, but I mean, I don't really care. I ended up making a suicide attempt by drowning myself. Well, attempting to drown myself. I attempted to drown myself after I lost her, and I was really sad. I was really in a dark place, and then what happened was basically I got out of the hospital, went back to that PHP, and I kept doing stuff. I kept getting better, and then school started. Then school started, and school, it destroyed me. So I became suicidal again, and tried overdosing. It didn't work again. Went back to the hospital, and they were starting to think, like, hey, you might have to go somewhere for a really long period of time. There's this place called a residential or a long-term care facility. And I didn't want to go there, so I really got my act together, and I was in the hospital for 28 days, which is pretty long. But I ended up going to another PHP. And now here's where the story gets interesting. After a few weeks of being there, I finally settle in and stuff. This girl named Kat shows up. And on our first day there, I remember saying to her, you know, crying on your first day, because she ended up crying on our first day, just venting about stuff. I was like, you know, on your first day crying, that was pretty brave of you. And she said, thank you. And at that moment, I noticed I loved her. And what I had thought I felt for Ava was more or less just spur of the moment lust or something. Ava and I are still friends, actually. We're still really good friends. Basically, me and this cat girl, we're perfect for each other, and I love her very much. She really means the world to me. And basically, after we completed that PHP, we started hanging out, and then we started dating, and I'm not gonna lie, she was the first person I had sex with. I made love to her almost every day, actually. And every single time, it was amazing. It's so incredible being with the one you love. I might start crying here, so if I do, don't make fun of me in the comments, please. And basically, now I can't be with her anymore. Not because of her. Well, it's complicated, but I'll explain. Basically, what happened was we hung out a lot, and everything was going fine until winter break. I had ended up going to a new school after I got out of that hospital, to a thing called a therapeutic school, which I love my school very much. It's a good school. And then after that, my girlfriend and I, we were there to support each other, but since we met in a therapeutic program, we both had our own mental issues. And when two crazy people come together, usually it creates a crazy relationship. And sadly, that was true for this relationship. So this relationship quickly became toxic. We were planning double suicide. We were planning running away. It wasn't good for either of us. And then basically I had become suicidal again. And I told my girlfriend. And so I texted her. She was away in North Carolina. I was at my grandmother's. And then my girlfriend ended up telling her family, like, yo, I think Jordan might be suicidal. And then her family was like, you guys can't see each other right now. And it destroyed me. I don't think I'd ever cried that hard in my life. Actually, I did, but I'll get to that. And overall, this girl who made my world go round, who I called Kitty Cat, who I wrote love letters to every day just to make her happy, who we had sex in the back of her Porsche almost every day. suddenly she was out of my life, and it fucked me up. I went completely insane. I was yelling at people in school randomly. If my mom watches this video, she's gonna be like, "What the hell? I'm so sorry, Jordan. I didn't know all this was happening." But I was about to get sent back to the hospital, because I was more suicidal than I'd ever been. But I didn't get sent back to the hospital. Which I was proud of. I guess I was proud of that. But basically, her mom and my mom were in contact, and they were talking, and her mom was saying that, like, that cat was just working on herself. And that's not a lie, but she forgot to mention one crucial thing. She was in the exact same fucking psychiatric hospital that I was in. Suffering there. That shithole. Just rotting away. And then she ended up going to a residential. And now she's in a residential in Boston. And I'm sitting here recording a fucking YouTube video. And then my mom ended up calling her mom after I told my mom ended up calling her mom to see, like, what the fuck, why wouldn't you say that? But she ended up dodging it, more or less. And so then, the way I found this out is my girlfriend texted me. I'll read everything if I can find my phone. Holy shit, where'd I put it? Sorry, guys. 1 second, oh. Where is it? Sorry, guys, bear with. Oh, found it. Okay. She Snapchats me. There might be a part 2 of this video if this ends up going too long. I'm already more than, like, 3/4 done. So. It's called, like, part 1 or something. And yeah, well, there's a part 2. That should be up shortly. Probably upload them together. Okay, when I opened my camera roll to see the picture of it, I saw her ass. Because we sent nudes. A lot. She said, "Hi, it's me. I just want to let you know that I've been in the hospital for about 6 weeks now, and I want you to know that I'm okay. I'm really doing okay. I miss you and I miss what we had, and I think of you every day. I hope you're doing well. I only have my phone now because my parents came for the weekend, but if you want to keep talking, please email me. I can use my email at the hospital." My response? Holy hell. So, started emailing her. And it was going all fine and dandy for a while. I then emailed her, "Kat, I love you so much. I've been in therapy for several weeks now, 3 times a week. I've been trying so hard to get better for you. But wait, you've been in the hospital? Your mother didn't tell me about this, or my mother didn't, either or. What hospital are you in? Why are you there? Are you sure you're okay? When are you getting out? Thank you so much for contacting me. I love you." So, yeah, I thought that was pretty sweet of me. And then she's like, "I'm so happy you're trying so hard, and my mom doesn't want me talking to you yet. She thinks it isn't good for me because I'm trying to focus on getting better. Please don't tell your mom that you heard from me. If my mom knows I reached out to you, I'll be killed. I went to the hospital because my cunt of a mother read my journal where she read really disturbing, well, long story short, I don't want to make a part 2 because it's really sad. Basically, she's in the hospital now. And then what ended up happening was her therapist there made us stop talking. We talked on the phone 2 times. The first phone call, I cried my eyes out. The second phone call, I was very happy and upbeat, and we were laughing, talking about funny things that we had done together. Like the time we got in an accident, and an Indian lady took a picture of her license. It was funny as hell. And Kat, if you're watching this, I have a message for you. I don't think that our relationship was ever toxic. I just think alone we were toxic. I think our relationship was healthy. I just don't think we were healthy. We were very good for each other, and I swear to fucking God, I'm gonna get you back. I'll walk to the end of the earth if need be. I love you, Kat, and I'm sorry this had to happen. This has been a really tough video to make. So if you have any questions, feel free to comment them. I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys the next time. Bye.